In this video, we take a look at the bull jumping ceremony of the Hamar tribe. The bull jumping ceremony is an ancient rite of passage that every young Hamar or boy, also known as Ukuli, must go through as they transition to manhood. The Hamar tribe is an Omote community residing in southwestern Ethiopia. They hail from the Omo River Valley in the Didab Omo zone, with villages in Tumi and Dimaka representing approximately 0.1% of the total Ethiopian population. This famous bull jumping ceremony of the Hamar tribe is a culmination of a 3-day-long rite of passage for a young boy transitioning into manhood. The event is graced by most of the communities across the Omo Valley in southwestern Ethiopia and is aimed at putting the young boy's valor and bravery to the test. The young man must be able to conquer his fears and get through with the task in order for him to be considered a man in the society. This ritual is important because passing it qualifies him to own cattle, get married and raise children. The bull jumping ceremony usually takes place in October or November and involves running across the backs of 7 to 10 castrated bulls 4 times without falling. By tradition, the eldest child of the family must go through the bull jumping ceremony rite of passage before his younger ones can follow, and it is the father that decides whether the eldest son is ready. The ceremony itself can be partaken by boys as young as 5 with the help of the community. Before the young man leaps over the cattle, he passes through a curious rite of passage. His head is partially shaved and his body rubbed with sand. He is also smeared with dung, and strips of a bark of a tree are stripped around his body in a cross form for spiritual protection. The castrated cattle in turn are also smeared with dung to make them slippery. Usually about 7 to 10 castrated cows are lined up. In the midst of an electric atmosphere, in a cacophony of bells and horns, the man must leap up onto and run over the several deep row of cattle, usually 4 or 5 times across the castrated cattle, demonstrating his agility, valor, and strength. If he falls, he fails the ceremony and must try again in a year's time. And if successful, he is sent to the elders and maza, who are the young men who are still single and have recently done the bull jumping ceremony, who in turn bless him, shave his head, and crowns him the title maza. But if the odds are against him, if he is unsuccessful, falling more than 4 times, he would have to wait for another year to try again. Once successful, he becomes a man, and an animal skin is placed on his neck amid cheers from kingsmen and blowing of horns. The king's men and neighbors relocate for a huge dance which usually continues until the early hours. Before the ceremony, young females from the tribe meet the maza. These are the men who have just passed the bull jumping ceremony, who temporarily live apart from the rest of the tribe. They demand to be whipped by these men as a way of showing their dedication and loyalty towards their male relatives. Their idea is to create a strong bond and obligation between them. The man is also to be allowed to own cattle once he has passed the ceremony, a crucial part of the life in this pastoralist community. There you have it, the bull jumping ceremony of the Hamar tribe. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comment section. Subscribe to our channel for more interesting African stories. Thank you for watching.